Welcome to your Swan Bar workout of the day. I have my model Julie here to help demonstrate good technique and form. Let's go. We're going to start with a warm-up by taking our chin and tucking it into the chest and tilting the head up toward the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you keep your chin nice and low toward the chest, and then tilt the head back nice and high, but be gentle, increasing the movement with each rep, allowing your body some time to warm up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now we're going to take it down to the shoulders. Nice big shoulder circles to the back. We'll just do 8 to the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now reverse it. Big over-exaggerated movement. This is helping to warm up our posture. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now roll the shoulders down and back. Pull the belly in, aligning the spine, and gently tuck the tailbone under. Before we start with our plie warm-up, you want to make sure that everything is in alignment. So you shouldn't have anything sticking out, and everything should be somewhat tucked under. We're going to open up the feet into first position, which turns the hips out slightly, but as you can see, Julie's got her toes pointed outward, making a small V with the feet. We're going to start with a demi-plie, bringing the arm out and down, bending just about halfway down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 more. And you'll see that Julie's keeping the shoulders pressed down. Don't want to shrug the shoulders up to the ears. We want to keep things nice and long. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Reach the arm up over the head and press the shoulder down away from the ear. We're going to undo the toe in front of us and lift the leg up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the legs straight and long. Don't worry about the height right now. We're just getting warmed up. Keeping that leg nice and straight will help warm up those lower abdominal muscles as well. Last one. Awesome. Shoulders down and back, belly in. We're back to first position. This time we're going to brush the leg out to the side. Tendu, lift, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Brush that toe to the back. Reach the arm out in front of you, then keep the shoulder down nice and low. We're going to lift it back and down. And even when you're kicking the leg back, you still want to keep the belly tucked in. You're engaging the glutes, helping lift those up, warming up the whole hip. We're working on the front, middle, and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bring it back to first position. We're going to get this leg one more time on the outside, bringing the toe out and lifting up. This is called en croix, meaning we'll go front, side, back side. This gives you an opportunity to feel that hamstring lengthen and feel the body get a little bit warmer and move with more ease. Very good. We're going to turn around and do that same thing on the other side. Shoulders back. We're going into our demi-plies first, dipping it down and up. You want to make sure on the way down, you let the hips open up. On the way up, you zip up the inner thighs and squeeze them together. You got to make it work. You got to make the inner thighs contract to get that nice lean look that you want. You'll be surprised at how this warm-up seems so calm, and then we'll get into the class and things change a little bit. Very good. The arm comes up over the head, shoulder down, tendu front and up, 2, 3, 4, and keep that elbow back a little. You want to keep your face open. Even though it might not be pertinent to the exercise, it's nice to keep a nice presentation. It helps you keep your core stronger and pay a little more attention to what you're doing. Very good. Bring the arm down, tendu side, and up. 7 and 8. Last 8, 7, 6. Very good. Keep going. And notice that Julie's keeping her core tight the whole time. Don't forget about that. Don't relax it as you're moving through the motion. Now we're going to extend the arm in front of us, tendu back, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Looking good. 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the middle. Tendu side, on quad. Here we go. Beautiful. 3, 4, 5. You feeling warmed up yet? Oh yeah. Good. Julie's also my backup counter. She's really good at it. She likes doing the work, and she does not want to do one more than she has to. Okay, we're going to grab some dumbbells as we get into the heart of the workout. We are using a 5-pound and an 8-pound dumbbell today. We're going to start with our 8, Julie. If you do not have a dumbbell at home, these are all very effective exercises, even with just your body weight. So, we're going to start with our left arm on the bar. You can use a kitchen chair if you don't have a bar. Often people do not have a bar at home. The palm's going to be forward. We're going to be in first position still, but we're going to work into a deeper plie, more of a grand plie. You let your body be the guide with this. Plie down, bicep curl at the top. Good. So what I want you to remember is, with the plie, if you have not practiced this, if you're not quite conditioned for a grand plie yet, keep it at a demi. It is okay to let the knee come forward when you're on the ball of the foot if you've got good control and you're utilizing the muscles in the hips, quads, hamstrings, and glutes. But I don't want you to relax into it too much, lose your balance and fall forward, or pull or twist something, because that's really going to derail your whole program. And last one. Very good. I got out of that, didn't I? Okay, now we're going to step into second position, and we're going to do a grand plie from second position, just meaning that we're stepping the feet out wide, and you're going to plie and curl halfway up. Belly still stays in tight. Shoulders still stay down away from the ears. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Now we're going to sink, keep your palm right where it's at, but sink your hips down, coming into that plie, holding it low, and we're going to pulse down and barely curl up. It's a little pulse. Barely move. You can see this really engages the bicep. You see Julie's popping out. Keep the posture up. Perfect. Ready? And very good. You can relax that arm, straighten the legs. We're going to rotate our palm toward us. Keep it in a second position, but loosen up the hamstrings by reaching down toward the floor and rowing the elbow up nice and high. You want to reach it up, raise it up. So as she hinges forward, she's keeping her chest lifted and she's hinging from the hip, lengthening through the hamstring. She's keeping the elbow up high, using a lot of strength from the glutes to help lift that elbow up so that all the pressure is not on the back of her shoulder. We're definitely working that muscle, but it's getting help from a lot of other places. 2, and 1. Awesome, lower it down slow. Again, keeping the posture. We're going to stay in our second position, but we're going to bring the dumbbell up. Now, if you're using an 8-pound dumbbell like we are, you can definitely switch to your 5 at any time, or you can do this with no dumbbell at all. So we're going to sink into a deep plie again and press this straight up over our head, down and up. Very good. And you'll see that Julie's keeping the dumbbell in line with the ear, boxing the elbow out, and really squeezing the shoulder cap at the top, keeping the shoulders low. You don't want to bring the shoulders up when you press. You want to keep them pressed down. Very nice. Keeping the core tight. 7 and 8. Very nice. We're going to turn that around and do it on the other side. Okay, we're going to start in first position, palm forward, grand plie with a bicep curl. Take it down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good posture, Jules. Last 8, 7, 6. Ooh, we just got a cool breeze that came through here. That felt good. 2 and 1. Awesome. Second position, belly stays in. We're going to bring our palm halfway up. We'll go down, up. Remember to squeeze those inner thighs and pull those glutes together at the top. That'll help get you that nice, smooth divot on the side of your glute like Julie has. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Hold it. We're going to sink into that plie and hold plie. Little pulses. You pulse and curl. Doesn't matter if you're a little off, if you're going down as your palm comes up or vice versa. Just pulse them both. Little tiny movement. Awesome. Lower it down. You're going to rotate that palm facing the thigh. Lengthen the hamstring. Hinge forward. Elbow up. Awesome. Those tiny movements really get you, don't they? Yep. 6. Now 4. Second 8. Awesome. Thank you. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Very nice. Lower it down slow. We're going to flip that palm around. Nice deep plie again. We're down, press up. Good. 2, 3. Now you notice that our pace is pretty quick. You can hear me getting a little winded. If you need to slow it down, just listen to your body. It is a-okay if you don't get as many reps in as we do. Go at your own pace, and you pick it up where you can. 2, and 1. Awesome. Go ahead and lower it down. We're going to set our dumbbell down on the ground, and we're going to face the bar. So you're going to see Julie's backside for a while. I'll turn it around and talk to you. So facing the bar, she's going to inch back until her fingertips are at the bar. Her chest is going to stay lifted. Now, you tie you to the back. Reach the leg behind you and put a slight bend in the knee. This is called attitude. So she's going to take her leg from this position, and she's going to bring it around to the side, reaching it toward her elbow, and back. 2. Good. 3. 4. And I want you to make sure you maintain the level. Now, if you can't get it up quite this high, that's okay. She's been practicing for a long time. So you just keep working, and you just try to maintain your starting point for your practice today. 3, 2, and very good. Now hold it, keep it up there, keep that bend and pulse. 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. All right, we are going to do that same thing on the other side. The other leg is going to reach back. Slide bend in the knee, in and back. Good. 2, 3, 4. Awesome. And keep that knee open, hip turned out, and try to keep those shoulders square. Looks great. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now remember on the last one, we hold it and pulse. Okay, we're gonna do one more thing facing the bar, then we'll turn around and join you again. So you're gonna keep your fingertips far, far away. She's gonna sink back like you're sitting in a chair. Tuck your tailbone under once you get there, so your abs are curled under. So from your angle, you'll see this tuck under right here. Now, from this position, while she's tucked under, you're gonna extend your right leg forward, and you're just gonna barely move it, tapping it up toward the bar. Very good. You'll really feel this engage. Through the abdominal muscles, you'll feel the hip flexors working and the quads. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release it. Shake it out for a second if you need to. You're going to sink down and do that same thing on the other side. Now, one thing you'll notice, Julie does a great job of keeping her chest lifted and her gaze forward. When you get started, if you just keep that upper body in this position and the rest of it's much lower, that's okay. I want you to be proud, posture open, and confident while you're doing this. Everything else will come with time, so just keep practicing. Okay, we're going back to, we'll face this way first. We're gonna pick up our 5-pound dumbbell. We're gonna take our inside leg and step it behind us at a diagonal, coming into, looking like we're about to do a curtsy. So in the fitness world, you might call it a curtsy lunge. The dumbbell facing the inside toward the bar, we're gonna sink down into the curtsy and then lateral raise out to the side. Belly stays in. We're going down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 8. You'll feel this working both quads a little differently. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wonderful. Now, bring those feet together. We're coming back to first position. We're going to do a demi-plie. With our demi-plie, we're going to do a front raise. So we'll sink down and raise the dumbbell to the front, but I really want you to focus on gluing those inner thighs together at the top. Ready? Here we go. Down, up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Awesome. See how Julie's still keeping her shoulder down? You want to make sure you're keeping your downforce down too. I cannot emphasize that enough. And wonderful. Lower that arm down slowly. Pull the belly in. If you've lost that contraction, hinge forward from the hip. You're going to keep your thumb pointing in toward the bar, and your pinky's going to come out to the side, lower down slow. You don't want to go fast on this one. The slower, the better. The more engagement you'll feel on the way down. This is giving us that nice lean back. You see the dancers have it, they're always carrying their arms through their back, keeping their posture down nice and low. This is helping sculpt those rear delts and those muscles that we don't get to use as often as we should. And last one. Wonderful. Bring it up. We're going to turn around and do that sequence on the other side. So starting with our curtsy, you'll step that inside leg behind, and you're going to dip down, lateral raise out to the side. 2, 3, 4. A lot of these exercises not only are good for shaping a really great physique, but they're also great just for protecting your bones, your joints, and supporting healthy posture. It's like the fountain of youth over here. Last one. Very good. Bring those feet together, back into first position. Palm is facing the thigh. You're going to sink down and up. 2. Good. Let's check on Julie. Beautiful. The stomach is nicely contracted. The inner thighs are really squeezing together to the top. And the glutes are coming together, staying lifted and firm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down slow. Hinge forward from the hip. This is a great time to defy gravity, pulling the belly in. Pinky's going to go out to the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, just by squeezing the dumbbell a little harder. Not too hard. Very nice. Bring it up, and we're gonna sit our dumbbells down, and we're gonna take it to the mat. Time to really, we've been using the core the whole time, but now we're really gonna target the abdominal muscles, taking it all the way to the floor. Extend the legs out in front of you. We're gonna tuck our bellies in as we roll back all the way onto the mat. Now, you have a few options here. Let me talk to you for a quick sec. You have a few options here. If you have any lower back pain at all, you can either keep the legs all the way on the mat, or you can put a slight bend in the knee. We're gonna keep ours straight right now, so go ahead and lift your legs up at a 45-degree angle. Cup your hands behind your head. Cupping them will help you support the neck without pulling it too hard. And we're gonna take our opposite elbow to the knee. So the right elbow comes to the left knee, and then you're gonna extend it straight back into that 45-degree angle. You ready? Here we go. 1. Julie gets a little extra workout while I talk, and she holds that 45-degree angle. The most challenging part of the exercise. 6. And then 8. Last 8. You can keep that left elbow on the ground to kind of support you. Don't lean into it too much, but it's there, offering a little bit of assistance. There you go. We're going to go right into the other side. No rest in between if you can handle it. If you need it, take it, but try to push it. 1. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Lower the head down, but keep those legs where they're at. If you need to soften the knees for a second to release the back, you can. We're going to do that same thing, but this time alternating, okay? Then we get a break, I promise. Right, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really keep those legs engaged. Don't just relax them and fling them back and forth. You control them. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And don't just collapse down, lower it down slowly. Walk your heels away from your hips and reach your arms over your head. Let the abdominal muscles relax for a minute, shoulders down away from the ears. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the palms down to your side. Again, walk the shoulder blades together, kind of stretching out through the chest. And if your dumbbell's close enough, grab your 8-pound dumbbell. If you need to get up, feel free to walk around. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen next. We're gonna take our 8-pound dumbbell with our palm forward, and we're gonna crunch up to the sky and raise the leg with it. The head and neck stay on the mat. So her head and neck is gonna relax right now, much needed break, but the leg is gonna come straight up and lower down. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last 8, make sure you're squeezing the dumbbell firmly and thinking about contracting the muscle in the chest. That's what you're using right now, as well as engaging the core with the leg raise. 2, and 1. Very nice. Now, bring that leg up. Keep the toe pointed long and slightly turn out the hip. We're going to press the dumbbell up and rotate the palm in. Put a slight bend in the elbow, and you're going to open it up into a chest fly and squeeze. Very good. So you want to keep the leg active during this exercise. It's not our primary muscle, but you want to keep it long and practice keeping the toe pointed. And then just bring that dumbbell up, contracting the chest. The other side of the body relaxes. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Go ahead and lower the leg down as well as the dumbbell. We're going to go right into the other side. So first time, the leg comes up and down, and then second part, it stays up. So we're going to press first. 1. The hips are even slightly open with this one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you squeezing that chest? Do you feel the muscle working? I do. Good. 2 and 1. Awesome. Now the leg stays up, the dumbbell comes up, palm comes in. Slight bend in the elbow. Here comes our chest fly. Open up and in. We don't want to neglect any muscle in the body with this workout. We're fine-tuning each muscle group. So right now, we're working on those nice tie-ins. The chest, where the chest comes in to meet the shoulder, and we're engaging the core by doing this unilaterally. It challenges the core stabilizers more than if we did both dumbbells at the same time. Ready? 2 and 1. Very good. Bring that dumbbell into the chest. Lower the leg down. We're going to move it off to the side. And while we're down here, we're going to go ahead and put both heels in next to the glutes. Press the palms firmly into the mat. Go ahead and roll your shoulder blades together. And we're going to press the hips up for 1. Good. And you want to keep your hips square with this one and the toes forward like Julie's doing. Keep the palms pressed into the mat to keep your upper body stable and really focus on getting the pelvis as high as you can off of the mat. This is great for strengthening the low back in a safe way. Very good. Reach the arms up over the head. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, tuck the chin into the chest and roll up. If you need to use your hands for some assistance, roll the shoulders down. Bring the palms to either side of the hips. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to extend the legs out in front of us. Point the toes, and we'll keep the hips square first. As the belly comes in, you're going to raise one leg up and down. 2, we're still using the core. You'll also feel it through the quads and the hip flexors. 6, am I right? Yeah? Awesome. Sometimes I get it right. And usually as soon as I brag about it, it all falls apart. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Other side. 2, 3. Again, try to keep the foot long, toe pointed. If you happen to lose that toe point, that's okay. Just once you recognize you've lost it, get it back together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now turn those hips out, opening them up, and flex the feet. From this flex position, re-engage the abdominal muscles, and now we're going to lift the heel up, keeping the foot flexed. Using our quads in a different way. We've got 4 different muscles there, so we want to make sure we hit them in every direction. Good. 7, 6, 5. Awesome, and I'll show you from another angle in case you're confused with the hip turn out. Right there. Very good, right into the other side. And if you'll notice, we both have our chests kind of puffed up and our spines as straight as we can keep them, but we have a slight lean, and that's okay. 7, last 8, 7, you're doing great. I hope you're still with me. But remember, you're the lucky one who can pause this and come back. Julie does not get a pause button right now. Very good. Okay, we're gonna come back to the bar. But we like to keep things nice and long and loosened up. So before we go into some more bar work, we're going to take our outside leg and put our hand around our foot. Just let the heel come into the glute and just relax. So we're letting the knee point toward the ground. If you feel like your knee's forward a little, start to push it back, feeling some length through the front of the leg. We'll hold that for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We'll release it, and we'll turn around and do the other side. Right heel comes in, and just hold it and hang. Make sure you're still keeping the belly engaged. And then remember, once you have the foot in the hand, push the knee back or down. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, we're going to go into one of my favorite postures, or one of my favorite exercises, and Julia, I already know, she knows what I'm talking about. We're going to do figure 8s. You're going to roll your shoulders down and back and pull the belly in. Keep the chest forward slightly. We start our figure eights with the leg extended out to the side, the foot is turned up. Whenever we start, we're gonna take, leading with the hip, you rotate it in and bring the knee down, you fluidly sweep it across the other leg and bring it out to the side. If you are down here, that's okay. Bring it in and out. I don't want to see you forcing it and kind of taking your whole body with it. It's nice and precise. If you're down here, fluid movement, or if you're up high, it's still a fluid movement. Okay? Are you ready? Ready. Here we go. Bring it out. And 1, 2, 3. Good. As you see, she's leading with the hip and the knee. And then when she's done, the hips open and the top of the thigh is up toward the sky. And you know what? If you don't get it right the first time, that is okay. You'll have plenty of chances to do this one again. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Bring it back to first position. Shoulders down and back, belly in. I'll remind you to do that a lot. Now, we're going to get the calves involved. Coming from first position, shoulder down low. We're going to glide the outside leg. The toe is going to come up the opposite leg, and we're going to raise up into releve on the inside leg's foot. Down, and that's 1 rep, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really get up on that toe as high as you can. If you're feeling a little crampy, remember you can stop and stretch it out for a second. The more you do it, the easier it becomes, and the more fun it is. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's turn it around and do that on the other side. Shoulders down and back. Right now we're not putting a lot of mental work into the arms. We're just keeping it relaxed down and back. Do whatever you want with it. Okay, we're going to bring the leg out to the side and go. Good. 2. You'll also feel that working right around the waistline through the obliques. You'll feel it engage right here in the back where we kind of want to target the muffin top or whatever you want to call it. It's a great way to really sculpt that waist. 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome, lower it down. All right, re-engage our posture, pull the belly in, and glide that leg up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Reach both arms up over your head. Pull the belly in, and we're going to hinge forward from the waist, just stretching out the hamstrings. Reach down, and once you get to that point where you feel like, okay, I'm probably not getting any further with my legs straight, you can kind of soften the knees and just relax. Julie's just going to hang like a rag doll, kind of giving in to a nice stretch through the back of the legs and down the muscles along the spine. We're going to hold that for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the tailbone under, pull the belly in, and stack the spine as you roll up. Very good. All right, we're going to pick up our 8-pound dumbbell again. Time to target triceps. So let's step our right foot forward. Our left foot's going to come back. And we can let our left foot, the toe is going to kind of stick out to the side as the hips open. Our bellies are in. You're going to bring your chest forward. 45-degree angle, maybe a little lower, you choose. Glue the arm in, the upper arm in at the rib cage. And then she's just going to kick this dumbbell straight back and in. If you want to use your 5 for this, totally fine. If you don't have a dumbbell, just really kind of squeeze your fist and contract the muscle. Good. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Lower that dumbbell down. Lift the chest up. We're going to bring the dumbbell straight up with the palm facing in toward the bar. Keeping your elbow up, you're going to drop the dumbbell behind and squeeze. Good. Down. 2, 3. Good pace. 4. This is really tightening up behind the arm, keeping things firm, long and lean. We want to get that long tricep head so we don't have anything flapping after us when we wave. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Bring the arm in. We're going to go back to that 45-degree angle to the chest, hinging forward from the hip. Now that we've hit the tricep in a few different directions, it's a great time to work the lats. Keeping the palm facing the bar, you're just going to draw that elbow up past the rib cage, release it all the way down. You want to get a full extension all the way down, nice and high up. Beautiful. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last 8, 7. You can even kind of relax the hand a little with this one. You don't want to white knuckle it. You're really working with the back. 2, and 1. Awesome. Now, stay right where you're at and bring the palm forward. We're going to get the tricep and the lats now. Pulling the arm straight back and lowering it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Keep that chest slightly puffed up, keeping the back straight and supported. If you need to stand up and shake it out for a little bit, just do it. If you need to switch to your 5, no problem. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We're going to turn around. We got to do that on the other side. How are your arms feeling? They're yellow. Good, good. You're doing it right then. Okay, we've got our leg position, our hips slightly open in the back. Bring the chest forward, glue the arm in, and you're going to kick back. 2. Good. Really squeeze the back of the arm. 5, 6, 7, 8. If you haven't noticed already, we usually do 16 reps for just about everything in bar. Every once in a while we shake it up. So, pay attention. And 1. Very good. Lift the chest up, bring the dumbbell up over the head. Belly in, don't lose that core engagement, and bring it down and up. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You'll notice we're keeping our arms up nice and high. You can kind of see it in your peripheral vision, but you shouldn't have it blocking your view. 3, and 1. Very nice. Bring it down. The chest comes back to that 45-degree angle, a little lower if you want. Arms going to come up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're still with me, be so proud of yourself. If you took a break, even better. That means you're really pushing it. You're really putting yourself out of your comfort zone. 2. Very nice. Now the palm comes forward. This is where it gets really tough. Bring it back and in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's burning. Are you burning back there? Oh yeah. 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. Let's lose that dumbbell for the day. Okay, we're going to take it down to our mats so we can stretch out the back of the arms. So let's get down on our knees. Sit back on your heels. Pull the belly in and then brush the arms forward. We're coming into what looks, well, we're basically coming into child's pose. If you've done yoga before, then you'll know what that is. But while we're in this position, we're going to lift the hips up slightly, and we're going to thread our right arm under our left and just gently press the chest down. Right now, kind of stretching across the center of the back. And you can make tiny adjustments here by inching your arm forward a little or closer to you, and then just sinking the chest in closer to the mat. So you be the guide here, and you let your body decide what it needs. Go ahead and lift your chest up and thread the other arm under and get that other side. And this is definitely a good time if you feel like you need to hold the stretch longer, that you can pause the video and take your time with it. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Bring the arm out. Reach it a little further out now, pressing the chest down. You can spread the knees apart slightly and let the belly fall in between the legs so that you get greater range of motion through the triceps and the back. 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and curl the toes under and press the hips back. Coming into a downward facing dog, walk your hands back to your feet. And again, just hang like a rag doll. Probably can't hear me if I talk between my legs, so I'll just guide you this way. You're gonna relax and feel length through the back. Then, widen the back, just pressing the shoulder blades apart. Feel that all spread out. From this position, I'm gonna have you step your right foot forward. You can walk your hands out for a little more support. Your right foot's gonna come forward, and now you're gonna press that chest closer to the thigh, and just hold it, really deepening the stretch through the hamstring. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch legs. And roll up. Step your feet out wide, one on either side of the mat, or of course you can face the other direction and have your feet on the mat. We're going to sweep the arms up over the head as we inhale, keeping the shoulders low, lifting the chest up, and exhale deep into a plie. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and bring the arms down, shoulders still down and back. You're going to inch your feet together or step them together. Lower the arms down. Step your right leg to one side. Bring it in. Left leg to the other side. And that's your double leg curtsy. You're done. Nice work today.